eve of the playoffs for you?
Oh, it's great. Ready to go. Awesome year. Great group of guys, and now the fun starts. So looking forward to it.
How are you feeling coming off whatever you were dealing with?
All good. Ready to go.
Is it something you're going to have to keep managing, or is it
100% ready to go.
Okay. What's the biggest challenge you see on Boston?
They're a good team. They've been a good team for a long time. Obviously, they had a great year too, and so do we, though. So both two good teams, and I'm sure they're going to prepare just like we are for them. And looking forward to the challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You grew up in Toronto, and you have a unique perspective of what it was like to watch those playoffs. What was it like for you to watch the Leafs in the playoffs?
To be honest with you, I'm just worried about tomorrow, and nothing else matters. Nothing else in the past matters. We're where our 2 feet are right now, and that's game 1 in Boston. So ready to go.
What do you like the most about where the team's at going into the playoffs?
We're in a great spot. I had a great practice today. Boys are hungry, ready to go, feel good, and like I said, we'll be ready to go tomorrow.
What's it mean if Calle's ready to go? What does he bring to this team?
No, he's huge. On and off the ice, but he's been a big part of everything we've been doing all year, and every time he's come back, it's been a huge boost to our roster, and looking forward to it.
We've seen from Sammy, since about Christmas, and how he's sort of come back to the level and even surpassed his level last year.
All 3 of our goalies have been unbelievable. I mean, you look at what Sammy's done, you look at Joe Woll, I mean, Jonesy, whenever they've stepped in, they've done great, and we're going to need all 3 guys in the playoffs too, so whoever's starting game 1, they're going to be ready to go, and we're looking forward to playing as good as we can in front of them.
They are not naming their game 1 starter, revealing it. Does that, what do you think of that? Is that an advantage for them at all? Or
Did we reveal ours?
No.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Welcome to the playoffs.
True that. What's the key to dealing with Marchand?
He's a good player, great player. So we have lots of great players too, and it's going to be a good test, but looking forward to it.
As you reflect on what Austin did in this regular season, what do you think he can do now moving forward? Because I know that's where he's turned the page on an amazing season. He says he wants to elevate the playoffs. What are you sensing from him?
He's ready to go. I mean, he's lighting it up today, so he's such a big body, big part of this team, and he's hungry as everyone. We're a hungry group, so it's going to be fun.
For a while, how are you feeling for full practice since the injury?
Yeah, I mean, it was always nice to be back on the ice with the guys. Yeah, it was fun.
How difficult have the last few months been for you, just coming back and then getting hurt again, and just the mental side of it too?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. You always want to play, and when you get hurt and then you come back for a couple of games and then out again. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but I'm just happy that it's over with.
Have you seen the team in your absence? What have you seen from them down this stretch?
Yeah, we've been playing good. We've been great.
What's the biggest this time of year in a playoff game after having not played a lot?
I mean, it's always first game back. It's usually pretty tough to get back. With timing and everything. But it's if there's one time we want to do it, it's for these big games for sure.
What's the feeling in the room after last year? You guys got over the organization got over the playoff hump a little bit. What's the feeling around the group heading into these playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, the feeling is good. I mean, obviously it's a new year, different team, but yeah, we're feeling good.
They're not naming their game 1 starter publicly. What do you think of that? Does it factor into your thinking at all, not knowing who you're going to be shooting on?
No, I mean, couldn't care less.
Okay. What's the key to shutting down Pasternak, or at least containing him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's an elite player. Got to stay close to him. He's got a hell of a shot. It's hard to stop him, but we're going to do our best.
And the team's killing penalties a bit differently since you've been out. What do you like about, I guess, the new approach?
Yeah, I feel like it's been working pretty well for us, and I like it.
Mm-hmm. What gives you the most confidence about the group going into this year's playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, the group is feeling great. Confidence is there. Can't wait to get going tomorrow.
From afar, obviously, the last couple of months, what have you seen from Austin Matthews in terms of how he's been able to turn it on this season?
Yeah, I mean, he's been great every year. I mean, this year obviously a little special, almost scoring 70. But he's a great player. He's good defensively. He's good everywhere. So he's pretty impressive to watch.
What kind of confidence does that give a team when you have that weapon?
Yeah, man, you know that he can do, if he wants to score a goal, he's going to go in there and score a goal. It's great. I love to have him on our team. I would hate to play against him, so I'm happy I'm on the right side.
Don't know what Williams' status is, but like if he's not able to play, like how do you, I guess, adjust without him? How big a hole is that?
I mean, it's tough to replace Willie. I mean, obviously I don't even know what's going on with him, but I mean, hopefully he can play, but I guess we'll have to wait and see tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Ilya, how did the week off of games help you prepare for the playoffs?
Yeah, a little bit rest. Yeah, and yes, a mental rest more, and yeah, I feel good. You know, like everybody's so excited. This mostly interesting time in the year. Yeah, and yeah, we're just ready.
What can you take from your experience last year in the playoffs that can help you this year?
You know, like I think it's every playoff. Pretty similar. You need to be focused every game. Yeah, really high focus, and yeah, physically. You know, like it's physical game too. Like I think we're in a good spot right now, and yeah, how I said, we're ready.
How did you like about your game in the playoffs last year, Ilya? Before the injury, of course. What did you like about how you played?
You know, like I don't think about this if it's serious. You know, like I'm happy to be help for team. Yeah, did some first round against Tampa. Yeah, and I think for this year, yeah, we have more. How to say? We want to fight for Stanley Cup. Yeah, this year, and yeah.
Do you think you have something to prove still, or do you think you've already proven it?
What does that mean?
Just that you are a playoff goalie and that you are a solid playoff goalie.
You know, like it's a tough question, yeah. Like we'll see in the playoff. Yeah.
What's the biggest challenge for you in your position facing the Bruins?
You know, like I think I need to be the same plan. Yeah, same what I did in the season. It's nothing changed. Yeah, it's because we need to prepare for mental. Mental spot is really important for goalie.
Austin had an incredible regular season. What are you expecting for him to in the playoffs? Let's take a next step.
Yeah, I think he's so motivation right now. Yeah, like we see in the last game, 12 shots. It's amazing. He's played really good. Yeah, I think he will be a lot of goals for us in this series.
How would you describe the threat of David Pastrnak?
Well, like we just watched some couple video with Curtis. He sent it video. We're just looking some what he's doing. Yeah, and yeah, just prepare it. You know how I said. You know, like it doesn't matter as Pastrnak or whatever it is. You know, like for me, it's really important to get ready. Yeah, for mental.
How do you do that, Ilya? How do you get into that mental zone?
I will be talking with my who's helping for me today. Yeah, and yeah, we'll be get some plan too. You know, like for get some emotion, not up and down. Yeah, and yeah, we'll be figure out.
From your perspective, do the Bruins put a lot of pressure on the net, around the net? From your perspective?
No, it's a playoff game. I think it's every team play like that. Yeah, it doesn't matter Bruins or Florida or wherever it is. Everybody go to the net really hard.
What kept William off the ice today, and what's his status moving forward?
I just kept him off the ice today, and both he and Bobby McMahon both stayed off the ice today, but both are possibilities for tomorrow. And that's it. I mean, Tree's made it pretty clear to me there's not going to be any daily injury updates or anything like that. Our guys are available, and that's it.
So it's an injury versus an illness kind of situation?
Like I said.
Okay.
Guys are available, that's all you're going to get.
Okay. Why is Brody kind of starting as the odd man out on the back end?
Haven't made any lineup decisions that we'll talk about here, but we got lots of good options on defense.
Feeling around the group, Sheldon, just coming into this, you guys have had a couple days to prepare for the Bruins.
Feeling's good, you know. Guys are excited. You know, it's good to turn the page in the regular season. It was kind of dragging on there for a bit, but you know, once you knew who you were playing, you're able to hone in on it a little bit more, and then the excitement builds that much more. From a player's perspective, coach's perspective, you're digging in on the preparation, and there's not a whole lot of time. Our schedule's been tight here, but you want to just drop the puck and get going. It's the most exciting time of the year.
How easy was the decision to have Matthews and Marner on different lines?
Very easy. That decision was made weeks ago, and liked what we've seen from that, and liked the options that it gives our guys, and gives the rest of our lineup. So, yeah, it was quite easy.
How much would Calle help the bottom six if he was available to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, a lot. Yarny does a lot of things for us. He's a guy that is very versatile, helps us in lots of different ways, gives us an additional right-handed shot as well. So it's good to see him, progressing towards a return here.
You said Ilya, you didn't play either of the last two games. The one before that, he was both brilliant and wobbly in the same game. Without obviously asking you who you're going to start, but what gives you the confidence that he's in the right headspace that is right now?
He's had a good season for us. He's in a good place, and anytime he has slipped up, he's bounced back. I think he's in a good place there. He's got lots of experience. We've got lots of depth in goal, lots of good options for us, and we feel good about it. Waller hasn't played as much here in the last couple of weeks, but had his run before that and got some time in the net. And I think I had said a few weeks ago, our plan was, we didn't know how we'd end up there, but we thought it'd be sort of a split by the end, not necessarily rotating each game, but we ended up in the last 11 games there. I think we have 6 for Sammy and 5 for Joe, so we got good work for both guys, and then Jonesy gets in as well, and we feel good about our group there.
Your counterpart's not revealing his starting goalie. What, if any, impact does that have on your team and your preparation for the game?
Yeah, zero. The impact is, or the preparation is about finding ways to get through their team to the goalie. The goalie's as an afterthought for us.
Also gets 69 goals. I mean, he talked about raising his level even higher. What could that possibly look like after a 69-goal season?
Yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit, right? He's shown that. He's playing well and feeling good. So if anything, the fact that it's a quick turnaround right into the playoffs here should benefit someone like Austin, who's been in such a great groove and feeling good. Obviously it's a different time of the year, and he's going to be a focal point of the opposition, no doubt. So, it'll be exciting to watch him play. But most importantly, our team game and how everyone supports one another is really what it's going to be about. And I'm feeling that with this group, I feel like we're equipped with lots of different options, lots of depth scoring, lots of competitiveness and grit, physicality and toughness, and just excited to get going.
What's this time of year like for you, Sheldon? You're in one of the most attention, seeking, or one of the biggest markets in the league regular season. It goes up a level in the playoffs. What's it like for you?
I don't know. Every day feels like playoffs when you're in this position. Quite honestly, I think it's probably a better question for others. But in terms of the media and such, it doesn't change anything for me. But it's the time of the year you're most excited to compete in. And first of all, you have to earn your way here, and that's been a journey and a process for us to get to this position. 16 teams are not in that position, and that in itself is an accomplishment. But of course, we know what the goal is here, and tomorrow's a chance to take a step towards that.
What have you learned from your regular season meetings against Boston?
I'm sorry?
What have you learned from your regular season meetings against Boston that you can take into this series?
We've learned what doesn't work.